Human beings are obsessed with lists. We've been making and keeping lists since we invented writing. Things we shouldn't do, things we should do, and things we have to do. Lists come in different forms, but since the introduction of the smartphone, we've had a whole new way to keep track of these lists. There's been an explosion of to-do list apps on the iPhone in recent years, and I've been trying to figure out which is the best one for the iPhone. Specifically, I wanted an app to manage those really simple daily lists I might quick jot on a piece of paper. And the app I've settled on is Clear. The first thing you'll notice about Clear is just how simple it looks. There's no Chrome, no buttons, nothing but text, rectangles, and color. Your lists aren't organized by date or category. They don't have little icons next to them. It's just a list of lists with numbers that tell you how many items each list contains. And aside from typing, all the interactions are through gestures. Pull down from the top to create a new list. One of the most important aspects of any simple to-do app is item creation, and Clear handles these beautifully. Pull down to create an item at the top. To create another item without hitting done, just pull down again. Notice how you can see the list you're creating as you're creating it, so you never lose track. You can also create items from the bottom of the list by tapping there, or you can create an item between two items. Many other to-do apps force you to consider adding notes, icons, tags, due dates, and reminders. Clear only recently added reminders to the app, and I love how unobtrusive it is. If you want a reminder, just tap Add Reminder. You then have a day and time picker, or you can pick from a calendar. Then this information is neatly added to the item without cluttering up the interface. One of the most important design decisions of any to-do app is how you check items off the list. Clear's swipe gesture is especially satisfying because of the feedback you receive. The item changes color, gets crossed out, a check mark appears, and the sound effect evokes the award of a prize. Check off a bunch of items and you feel like you're collecting coins on the way to saving the princess. Complete a list and you're rewarded with an inspirational quote like this one. Clear has a few settings to adjust, and the most recent of these is optional sound packs available for in-app purchase. Sci-fi evokes movies from the 50s about robots and UFOs. 8-bit evokes Donkey Kong. Clear also has apps for the Mac and the iPad. I especially like the iPad version because you can see all your lists in one place and even move items from one list to another. But perhaps my favorite thing about Clear is its flexibility. It doesn't impose any ideas on me about what kinds of lists I should be keeping. And the delight of its design encourages me to think differently about these lists, to think about things I want to do rather than just the things I have to do. I think the philosophy of the app is summed up nicely by this quote from the 20th century architect and philosopher, Charles Ames.